Myself. I am Master Shah from APSK Martial Arts Academy, and I want to tell you the reason why we're here today. We are here today because of what happened to me years ago when I first tested for my black belt. Traveled 9 hours to get to the test, got there, stayed the night in a hotel, got up the next morning, spent 10.5 hours testing. At the end of the test, those of us that made it were passed our black belt and said congratulations by the Board of Examiners. At that point, I thought to myself, that's it? They didn't allow anybody to come? None of my family or relatives were there to see me pass, to congratulate us? They dismissed us, and I went to the closest Taco Bell, and that was the extent of my celebration. At that point, I thought to myself, I don't want any of our black belts to ever go through that type of thing. I want them to have better than that. I want them to be able to demonstrate in front of their family. So this demonstration here today, they get a chance to demonstrate to you all that they've learned, the respect and the confidence that they have gained, the wisdom that they have overcome, or the wisdom that has come to them through our martial arts, and yet they're still humble and respectful, and they understand that they could not have achieved this without their parents, without their family here to help them out. So this tribute today, this tribute is here to support you guys, or for you guys, to say thank you for all the support that you've given them. To the grandparents, parents, brothers, sisters, wives, husbands, relatives, and friends that have supported them. On behalf of all the instructors, we'd also like to thank you. You have given us your children, your friends, your brothers and sisters, and allowed us to help mold them into greatness. For that, we thank you. We have worked as hard as we could to teach them how to defend themselves, and we have encouraged them to succeed. The author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad said, if you want to be successful, then surround yourself with other people that are more successful than you are, and you will become successful. These guys have learned that greatness and surrounded themselves with great people, and therefore have become great. I'd also like to thank you again one more time for coming and encouraging these guys. Without your help, they could not be here. The instructors, the school owners that have made this possible, I want to bring up and show respect for them right off the bat if we could. First of all, introducing Price's America's Best. Could I have Dennis and Diane Price and their family come on up? Give them a big hand. Representing Mike Erickson's America's Best, if I could I have Wes Colburn and Jay Carey come on up? While Mike Erickson was away, these guys ran his school for him and helped put their demonstration team together. And I talked with Mike before he left, and he was just proud. He said he could not have done as good a job as you guys have done. Next, if I could, I'd like to have Master Carlos Tamayo and his family come on up if they could. Rosie, where are you? Rosie, come on up now. This is his beautiful wife trying to hide down here. She always tries to stay behind the scenes. Right? Master Carlos Tamayo, a great man, good Christian man, came in and joined us a few years back as Vice President of the APSK Martial Arts Federation. Really a good man. He also put together all of our demonstration team and spends countless hours helping them to succeed, all of which he doesn't get paid for. Most of these instructors don't get paid for. They spend hours giving back to the community. Now, if I could, I'd like my wife and my family to come on up here if they could. Ella, where'd she go? She had to take the baby back, right? Sensei, or Mark, come on up. My extended family, Daniel and Yesenia, come on up. Chris. These kids here, this is my stepson, Mark. He jumps back and forth. He goes into traders for us, goes to the other school once in a while, right? These kids, I have raised them since they were just this big, and although they have great families at home, their families have allowed me to be part of their family, their secondary father, I guess you might say. And I love these kids and respect them. They've been here helping me for many years, and they're part of my family. If you could give them a big hand. Now, if I could, I would like all of the instructors from all of the schools to please come on up as well. That means Sifu Ash, all of you guys that are there, Sensei Korea, Sensei Mike, all of the instructors at each of the schools, please come up here. Fill this stage with all of the instructors. Thank you. Sensei Ed. All of yours are up here, okay. Each of these black belt instructors have contributed many, many hours, again, helping this to proceed, helping your kids to become great. And when you look at what you put into us each month, this is what you get. All these people spend hours helping your children. All right? They deserve our big hand too. If you could, give them a big hand.